Hey guys! Okay, so today I have a video that I like to do, and I try to do it every few years because, you know, I accumulate more stuff over the years. But this is going to be my updated makeup collection video. So my storage is pretty much the same as last time, but I did reorganize some of my drawers just to make it easier for myself and just the way I find that's easiest. But I do have new makeup products as well, so if you guys see anything throughout the video that you want me to do a tutorial or look on or review on, leave it down in the comments below and I will gladly do it for you guys. But yeah, this is definitely no way, shape, or form me bragging about what I have. Like I said, this is stuff I've collected over the years. Everything is so good. I go through my makeup drawers at least once a year and get rid of anything that I don't use or that I've had for a really, really long time, and I either give it to friends and family, or I'm gonna start taking it to like a women's shelter, anything like that, because I don't want it to go to waste if it's still in good condition and I barely used it. But some products I do have to throw away. But yeah, so definitely this is not a normal makeup collection for anybody. It's just that I do YouTube videos, so that's why I have a lot. Makeup artists, they're gonna have this much makeup, but your standard everyday person is not gonna have this much. You really only need like 1 to 2 products per category. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this updated makeup collection video. Right, so I'm going to start with the stuff here on the top of my dresser. And this container here, I actually got off bhcosmetics.com. So I will leave a link down below. But basically, it's just an acrylic organizer. It has 2 drawers and then the storage on top. So everything that's here is either products that I love and use almost every single day, or the products that I'm trying to use up. So on top here, I have some lip balms, my most used lipsticks and lip glosses right now. So I have some Urban Decay, Smashbox, MAC, Bare Minerals, Tarte, NARS, and then back here I have another lip balm, which is from Victoria's Secret, but they don't have that particular one anymore, so kind of stocked up. I also have my Clear Eyes, if my eyes are red or irritated. I have my MAC Pro Longwear, which I use every day. I'm trying to use it up because I have a lot of other concealers. And then down here I have a sample of the Hourglass primer, which is almost gone, and my mini size of the Smashbox Primer Water, which I actually already have a full size of. Back here I have my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray that I use every day. I have a Cosmetics CC cream. This is one of my favorite CC creams, but it's a little older. I've had it for maybe 2 years, so I'm trying to use that up. I also have my Tarte Amazonian 12-Hour Clay Foundation that I'm trying to use up. These are more the lighter shades that I can wear right now. I also have my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer back here. One of my favorite drugstore foundations, which is my e.l.f. And this one is porcelain, so this is my winter shade. Normally my beauty blender sits right here, but I'm going to clean my brushes today, so that's why there's an empty spot. And then in the back I have my 2 favorite liquid liners. I have my Stila Stay All Day liquid eyeliner pen and my Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner pen. You see these quite a bit in tutorials, but I am set out to find a dupe for those, so if you know any, leave it in the comments down below, but I picked a few up at the drugstore. Then I also have my Instant Age Rewind Brightener from Maybelline. This is my absolute favorite eye brightener. I already have a backup of it because this one is almost gone. Use that daily. And then back here in the very back are some eyeliner pencils. I have my Waterline eye pencils. I have gold, champagne, those type ones if I want to use them on my inner corner. I have a nude one from my Waterline. So those just kind of sit back here, only because I don't use them every day, but when I do, I like them handy. Then in the drawers, the first drawer is more face products. So In here, I have two Bare Mineral powders. I have a foundation and a mineral veil. I'm trying to use these up because I just don't like loose powders, to be completely honest. I like pressed powders. These are just way too messy. And then I also have my Smashbox powder foundation, which I actually use as a setting powder. Just gives a little bit more coverage, but I'm in the shade 01. And then I also have my Mally cream down here, which this actually is the Evercolor Poreless Face Defender, and I love this stuff. It's a little messy, not gonna lie. But I really love this stuff. It definitely makes your pores disappear, so if I feel like I'm having a day where my pores are on the bigger side, I'll use that. I also have my MAC Prep and Prime, which I'm trying to use up. I've hit pan on the Smashbox and this one, and I'm just trying to use them up. So that's that. I also have my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer down there. Hit pan on that, trying to use that up. And then I have my L'Oreal Brow Pencil. And it's in dark brunette. But I've been using this lately, and I really like it. It has a super fine tip. So if you don't want to get like the Anastasia one, or Anastasia, however you say it, or the It Cosmetics one, this is a good drugstore dupe for those. I also have my Benefit Highbrow. I use that every day. I use my Benefit Gimme Brow every day, and this is in the darker shade. I also have my Ardell pomade for my brows that I use every day. I also have my Anastasia brow powder that I use every day. I've hit pan on that, obviously, but I use that every day. Then the second drawer down below, I have my Laura Mercier highlighter, which I love using if I just want a natural glow. I have my Benefit Lemonade, which is just basically a corrector. I have hit pan on it. I just kind of want to use it up and get rid of it. And then I also have two samples of highlighters back here. I have a Tarte one that came in a holiday kit in Angelic. Just really nice color. And then I have my Stila Kitten Duo. So these two I'm just trying to use up. I'm trying to use up all my sample sizes. And then I have two new products by Wet n Wild that I'm testing out, an eye primer and a lash primer, so stay tuned for those. You'll probably see them in upcoming videos and maybe a favorites. Then I have two travel size mascaras that I'm trying to use up all my travel sizes. I have a Tarte Lights Camera Action lashes, and then my Bare Minerals Lash Domination. Trying to use those up. And then I have another Smashbox primer in here. This is the Photo Finish More Than primer, and this is the Blemish Control one. So if I'm breaking out at all, because it's that time of the month, I'll use that one. I have my e.l.f. Brown Liquid Liner in here. Probably don't use that as much as I should. I have two MAC Prep and Prime pens. I have the Radiant Rose and the Light Boost. These are in here because I'm basically just trying to use them up, but I use these underneath my eyes. I have some eyeliner pencils in here, which are almost gone. I have my Sephora eyeliner pencil, and this one is in Tiramisu. I really like Sephora eye pencils. They're really nice. They glide on easily. And then I also have a Buxom one, which was just a little sample, and this one's in Come Over. So I also have that one that I'm trying to use up. I have a NARS sample, which is in Viva Vento, I believe. That is that one. And I also have this liner, which I am about to try out. Haven't tried it yet, but I heard that it is a dupe for the Kat Von D Trooper eyeliner, so stay tuned and I will let you know if that is or not. And then if I move over, I just have Q-tips, tissue, my mirror when I film. I have Claria Cosmetics, which I got their sample foundation box. So I'll be doing a get ready with me review with this. And then I have all my makeup brushes, so the ones I don't use a lot are back here. And then I have ones for liquid cream products, my eye brushes, my face brushes, and then in this cup I normally have my most used face brushes, but like I said, I'm going to clean my brushes today, so that's why they're not in there. But let's move to the top of my Alex 9 drawer. Top of here, this is my skincare acrylic organizer. This was the organizer I used to have that makeup on, but then that one's bigger, so I moved my makeup onto here and then used this one as a skincare. And I apologize now for the noise. I live on a very busy street, so there's cars always coming and going, so kind of annoying, but bear with me. But in here, I have my most used skincare products. So on top of here, I have my toner by Pixi that I use every night, and my Juice Beauty refreshing spray that I use every night before I go to bed. I have a sample of the Clinique moisturizer. It's the gel hydrating one. This one I use in the morning before I put on my makeup. I have my Alvino Clear Complexion face wash that I use in the morning. I have Alvino lotion, and let's see. Up here, I have my Origins Make a Difference moisturizer, and I use this every night. Underneath, I just have a sample that I got from Coastal Scents, and that's just like a shea butter. I have my Origins Eye Defender, which I use every day before I put my makeup on. Down here, I have a sample of Clinique. It's the Moisture Surge, which I haven't tried yet, so I'm excited to try that. Back here, I have some hand cream, some Sephora makeup remover, which I haven't tried out, but I heard it's good. I have my Night Eye Cream by Clinique. And then back here, I just have a bunch of argan oil samples. So I have like the original one, the milk one, and then back here, I have an Estee Lauder sample of the Advanced Night Repair. Over here are all my cream-based eye pencils. So these are all NYX. These are all random brands. So I have some Tarte, Bobbi Brown. What else? I have some Sephora. I know I have some BH Cosmetics. Jordana. I have some Rimmel. So those are all in there. Back here are palettes. So this actually has all Pacifica products in it that I want to do a tutorial review on. But then I have all my MAC palettes. I have all my Makeup Revolution. I have a Bare Minerals. So that's what's in there. Then back here I have my MAC Fix Plus and a backup of my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. And then this one houses all my most used palettes. So I have all my Makeup Geek palettes. I have my Lorac, Too Faced, Kat Von D. My Tarte ones are in there. So that houses my most grabbed palettes. Now onto the drawers. So I will start from the top because I do have this organized as to how I put the products on my face. So this top drawer here basically has all my eye cream bases. So I have a bunch of the Maybelline ones. I have some Chanel toppers in here. So that is what's in here. Back here I have false eyelashes, some extra makeup sponges and kabuki brushes. I have all my eye primers, all of my face primers. So I have Marc Jacobs, Too Faced, CoverGirl, and then I have some samples down here. And then this one is like all my random stuff. So I have tweezers, backup eye drops, sharpeners, Vaseline, tape, makeup remover, razors, all that kind of good stuff is in here. The next drawer is foundations, concealers, and powders. So this one here is a Bare Minerals one, which I regret buying because I never use it. And then I have face powders here. So I have Airspun, CoverGirl. I have some loose setting powders, Bare Minerals Well Rested, a mini of the Mineral Veil. This one is from Lancome. This is the Dual Finish powder, and I actually really like this. Definitely swatch it if you're ever in an Ulta. I also have my NYX HD, and this one's in Banana, I believe. Yep. So I have that. Back here I have concealers. So I have my Laura Mercier Duo. I have my NYX Correcting. I have some Urban Decay Naked, CoverGirl, Sephora, MAC. Back here is just all my summer foundations. I don't have a lot right now. I just have my favorite CoverGirl Insta foundation, and then the Milani Conceal Perfect 2-in-1. Have tested it, really like the coverage, but it's just too dark for me right now, and this was the lightest shade, so I wish they had lighter shades available. If you're like a light medium complexion or darker, these are a really good range probably for you that you can try out at the drugstore, but I'm a little too fair for that right now. Over here I have some BB creams. So I have the Benefit Big Easy BB cream. I have, this one is just too long to fit in this section, but it's by Becca. It's the Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream. Oh, I guess it is a CC cream. Never mind. But it acts more like a foundation in my opinion. And then back here I have backups. So I have backup of my Instant Age Rewind, NYX HD Concealer, a Sephora Concealer, my MAC Light Plus powder is back here. And then in this section is my most used foundations. So I have my Too Faced Born This Way, my Makeup Forever HD foundation stick, my Marc Jacobs Genius. I have pressed powders, so I have the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation, the MAC Studio Fix, and this one is in NW20. So these, if I just want extra coverage, or if I want to cover up a blemish or set a blemish, then I will use these. I have my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, L'Oreal Lumi Cushion. Back here, I have L'Oreal Infallible, the CoverGirl foundation that I love, which is Ready Set Gorgeous. I have a Revlon stick foundation, the Dream Mousse by Maybelline, Maybelline Better Skin, the Maybelline Dream Velvet. So I have all of those. But that is my foundation powder concealer drawer. Next is bronzers and highlighters. So over here on the side, I have my Siete by Olivia Primero and a duo, so it's a bronzer and a blush. I haven't really used this that much because online the blush looks a little bit more coral, but it's more on the pink side. I have my Becca Afterglow palette, my Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. You can't tell, I really like Becca highlighters. I have my Hourglass Ambient Light palette. I have my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And in the very back, I have a backup of my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And since these were mostly bronzers, I'll just move over to my bronzers. So I have my Chanel Universal bronzer. I have a drugstore dupe, which is the Sonia Kashuk cream bronzer. I have Benefit Hoola, my Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in bronze, just looks like that. My MAC Sharon Osbourne collection, so it's just a bronzer and highlight duo. And then I have cream products in this section. So I have my Benefit High Beam Moonbeam. I have a Josie Maron sample, my MAC Strobe Cream, my Becca Skin Perfector, which I think this breaks me out. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like every time I use it, I end up getting a breakout. But I'll have to put it more to the test, but I'm a little scared to use it. Then if I use my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation multiple days in a row, I break out. But anyway, I have a sample of the Tarte, the Sculptor Cream Pencil. I have Benefit Watts Up. This is a Clinique Healthy Highlight, or Hefty Highlight, sorry, in 01. And then I have the NYX Dual Ended Contour and Highlight Pencil. The center section here is all highlights. So I really like highlights. Bronzers I'm like super picky about, but highlights I like to test out. So I have some ColourPop ones. I have a Dior one. I have my MAC Soft and Gentle. I have the Mary Luminizer. I have the Maybelline ones. That's a Victoria's Secret one. I have a sample of the Josie Maron Argan Enlightenment Illuminizing Veil. ColourPop. I have Laura Mercier Gilded Honey. Or sorry, wait. I have the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. I have Becca highlighters. So I have Opal. I have Rose Gold. I have Champagne Pop. I have an Orfra highlighter. And this one's an illuminating. I have a Laura Geller glow box back here. My bronzing highlighting drawer. The next drawer here is blush, which I love blush, if you can't tell. So I have my Tarte palette here, which was the Christmas edition. So you can't get it, so I don't really want to show you guys if you can't get it. I have ColourPop, I have Milani NYX, I have Too Faced samples, I have Wild, I have some Rimmel, I have an Hourglass blush palette, the Maybelline one, that's the contour palette. Here I have Tarte blushes. These were from holiday kits. I have all my Benefit box blushes. I love Benefit and I love Tarte blush. They're my two favorite brands. I have NARS. I have some Bobbi Brown. I have Mally, a full-size Tarte, a full-size Too Faced. I have a Lorac. I have the Circa by Eva Mendes. I have some MAC limited edition back here. These are all the Maybelline like highlight ones. This section up here is all of my cream. So I have some Tarte cream blush sticks. All my NYX are here. I have a Becca one. So that's all my cream. And then back here I have all of my Coastal Scents blushes. And I have two City Color blushes back here. And yeah, that is my blush drawer. The next drawer here is all eyeliners and mascaras. So these are all mascaras that are unopened right now. So I have miniature ones, full-size ones. And then these over here are mascaras that have been opened. So these are mainly waterproof ones because last year I was in a wedding and I needed waterproof mascara. So I got a bunch of those. I have Tarte Hourglass. This is not waterproof, but it's a really good mascara. It's by Essence. This I regret buying. Back here I have unopened products that I want to try out, mainly liquid liners. In the very back here I have liquid eyeliners that I don't use a lot because they're mainly like metallics or bright colors. I have all my gel eyeliners. I have all my eyeliner pencils. So I have my blacks and browns, my greens, purples, and blues. And then back here are more of my metallics, grays, whites, nudes, those kind. And then up here, I actually moved my brow products from the top drawer to down in here. So I have a backup powder. I have some markers. I have some other pencils that I tried out but really wasn't fond of. That's a Milani one. That's the Cosmetics one. But yeah, that is my mascara eyeliner drawer. Next drawer is single eyeshadows and eyeshadow quads with some palettes as well. So all of my ColourPop eyeshadows are over on this side. And then up here I have Urban Decay Naked palette, the Gwen Stefani palette. I have some Dior quads. I have my personalized Urban Decay quad, a Stila palette in Spirit. I have the Urban Decay Wizard of Oz palette. I have the Revealed palette, a Tarte Christmas one, the BH Cosmetics Galaxy palette. Over here I have the Naked Basics 2, a palette I made of Makeup Forever eyeshadows. Back here I have some Sigma palettes, custom made Sephora palettes, Urban Decay palette, and then most of my single eyeshadows and duos. So I have some Rimmel, L'Oreal's up here. I have some NARS duos, some, I think this is Bare Minerals. I have Bare Minerals, I have Bobbi Brown, Stila, Estee Lauder. So that's kind of just what's in here. Some Mally, some Circa eyeshadow. But yeah, that is my single and small palette eyeshadow drawer. More palettes. So I have some Smashbox ones that I actually took out of the bulky packaging because I didn't like it. I have some Z palettes of eyeshadows I depanned. So there's some Sephora, NYX MAC. Some more eyeshadows. There's some Tarte, Essence, Ulta. And another one of more NYX Victoria's Secret Revlon. And then here and the one underneath are actually pigments. So I have quite a few. So these ones are all MAC sample pigments. I have some Bare Minerals. I have some Concrete Minerals. I have my L'Oreal Pressed pigments. I have all my Makeup Geek in here. I have some more MAC, some NYX, Jane, all that good stuff. I think some Mica and Bella Pierre pigments, but they're all in here. And the one down there is more glitters, so I have like NYX, BH Cosmetics, those kind down there, and some glitter eyeshadow palettes over there. For palettes, I have a Stila one, which I want to use more. If you guys want to see a tutorial with this, let me know, because I think it's really spring summer appropriate, and I really don't use as much as I feel like I should. I have a Makeup Revolution palette, which I posted a tutorial on. It was the Too Faced Sweet Peach dupe. I will leave that linked below. I have my Urban Decay Vice 2 and Vice Limited Reload palettes. I have some Disney palettes from e.l.f. I have a Kat Von D palette down there. I have my Sephora Princess palettes. But yeah, that is basically my second palette drawer. Drawer down is a lipstick, lip liner, and lip balms. So I have my colored lip balms in the very back. Oh, I have some Mary Kay. I have some Kors. And then here I have my clear lip balm. So I have Victoria's Secret, Nivea, Blistex, all that good stuff. Then in this one is like miniature lipsticks. So I have some Bite, a ton of Bare Minerals because I bought a holiday set. My lip liners, I have some Jordana, I have NYX, I have MAC, I have Bare Minerals, just a whole bunch. I'm not a big lip liner person, so I don't have a lot of colors. Here I have a L'Oreal lip palette. I have some backups of my favorite Revlon nude lipstick. I have a NARS lip pencil, that was a sample. And then over here are all of my lipsticks. So I have it categorized mainly by brand. So I have all of my MAC. I have Urban Decay, Too Faced, Estee Lauder, YSL. These are all coastal scents. I have Maybelline, Revlon, NYX, Milani, and then I have Rimmel in the back. But yeah, that is my lipstick drawer. Or is lip glosses. So over here on the side, I just have a backup Rimmel lip gloss and a small empty Z palette that I use when I do tutorials if I need to do like individual eyeshadows like Makeup Geek, anything like that. I'll put the colors I'm using in here. But this is where I keep my lip glosses. So these are pretty much organized by color. I have my nude lip glosses, my peachy lip glosses, and then here is basically miniature samples. So this kind of has all colors in it. So it has some Buxom in it. It has, well, I do have MAC in here. It has Bite, Beauty. It has a Dior, Marc Jacobs. Ooh, I haven't tried that. I didn't try that. Because I heard those lip glosses are amazing, so I'm actually going to pull that out and try that. I have some Smashbox. But yeah, so those are little samples. Back here, I have all of my Maybelline elixirs. I really like these. And then these are all my pinky glosses. And then up here, all my NYX lip butters. I love the formula of these. Back here, I have Revlon Lip Butters. I really like those. I have Maybelline Baby Lips. These are all of my lip crayons. So I have ColourPop, L'Oreal, Revlon. I have some Tarte, Urban Decay, more Revlon. But yeah, those are lip pencils. And then over here are liquid lipsticks. So I have my NYX Lingerie ones. I have ColourPop ones. Too Faced Melted. So those are my liquid lipsticks. So yeah, and I do have the nail polish racks here. I will leave a link down below for them. They're like a 96 nail polish rack holders. I have 2 of them. They are color organized. Roy G. Biv with neutrals and metallics and glitters down here at the bottom. But yeah, that is my Alex 9 drawer, guys. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, if you guys saw any products that you want me to do a tutorial on or review on, just leave it down below in the comments, and I will gladly do it for you guys. But don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to see future videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye!